Traveling internationally can be an unforgettable adventure, but only if you're prepared. Today I'm sharing my top 6 apps that will make your next travel trip smoother, smarter, and way less stressful. These are apps I actually use, and they have saved me time, money, and headaches in real travel situations. And stick around to the end because I'm going to share with you one app that's going to help you breeze right through US Customs. When I'm on a travel adventure, the one thing I want to do is have some data, whether that means I'm able to call and text family and friends to let them know that I've landed and what's going on, or if you're like me and you upload a lot of things to social media, it means you need data. And there are a few ways you can do it, and some are a little more expensive and painful than others. One way is just to use your phone on roaming, and that means that your carrier here in the US will use the carrier in whatever country that you're in, but they have to pay a premium for that, and of course that's going to downfall onto you and you'll pay that premium as well. The other way to do it is to actually go into the country and use their cell towers to be able to get cellular data, which means you're going to have to go in and change the physical SIM card in your phone. Means you have to find a phone store, find a SIM card that's compatible, buy enough data, put the SIM card in, make sure you don't lose your old SIM card, and now you have a new phone number you have to use because it will not utilize your old phone's number, and then you can use that. And if you run out of data, then you've got to go back to the phone company and get more data added to it. But there is an easier way to do that, and that's using a simple app like Airalo. Airalo is so easy to use. It's just tap, install, and go, and you're communicating with your family and friends in over 200 countries as you travel. When you go into Airalo, you will tap into this and then you will pre-purchase your eSIM. And that way it'll already be installed on your phone, so all you have to do is tap and go when you land. You can get things like local eSIMs for countries like Italy, Japan, or Mexico. However, if you're traveling to a region, say Europe, and you're going to be hopping from country to country in Europe, you can get a regional eSIM which will work in all of those countries. And if you're a real globetrotter, this is great because you can get a global eSIM that'll work in several countries, and it has a lot of different data plans for you. So you can have anything from 1 gig to 20 gigs. And here's something I really love. You can archive your eSIM after your trip. That way, if you go back to that country or region, you can just reactivate it or top it up. No need to install again. If you'd like to try Airalo on your next international trip, I have a link in the video description, and you will use Theory3 to get $3 off your first eSIM. So go ahead, take a look at the link below and try it on your next international travel adventure. Another great, powerful app is Google Translate, and you can use it on an iPhone or any sort of Android phone, but it is so helpful, not only for just translating things like phrases, but you can also use your camera and take a picture of menus or signs to help you read what those signs are telling you. Google Translate can translate spoken conversations in real time. So let's say you're out and you are talking to someone about directions or something, and they're giving it to you in a language that you don't really understand. Google Translate will translate in real time and be able to get you that information so that you won't have to ask several times or have them repeat it. It's going to capture all of that for you. Google Translate also can work with your camera, and you just hold your camera up and allow it to be able to see a sign and translate it for you, or see a package and translate it for you, or even see a menu and translate it for you. It's a really powerful tool for things like that as well. The real game changer is offline translation, which means before you leave, you're going to download a package onto your phone, and it's going to allow you to utilize that. Even without Wi-Fi, you'll be able to navigate like a local. Whether you're asking for directions or reading a medicine label, this app is essential. Currency conversion is another big thing that we all get concerned about when we're traveling, and a currency converter is something we're all going to need. If you have an iPhone, you have a built-in currency converter right on your phone. It's right on the calculator app, and you just turn on convert. This is going to bring up some different countries and things for you to convert from and to. So you can go back and forth from US to, let's say, Japanese yen, or yen back to US dollars. So you can kind of see what the price is. I think it's tied into Yahoo Finance, so it's pretty up to date with its currency conversions, and it's free. And it's a great way for you to be able to see how much you're paying for whatever it is you're buying in those other countries. Now, if you don't have an iPhone, they do have apps like XE Currency Converter. It's free to use. However, if you're using the free version, it has a lot of ads. So every time you try to do something, it'll do it. Next time you try to do something else, it'll bring up an ad. You can get the Pro. It's going to cost you some money to do that. But it's something that if you don't have an iPhone or you don't have a built-in currency converter on your iPhone, this will do it for you and allow you to also see what it is that you're buying and how much you're paying. Oh, and another quick tip, when you're traveling overseas and they give you a bill and they ask you, do you want to pay in local currency or in US dollars? Always pay in local currency. It's going to be cheaper that way. There's no built-in fees or anything like that. Most of the time, your credit card will go ahead and convert that for you free of charge, but just check with your bank or your credit card to make sure it's something that they offer when you're traveling overseas. Of course, I love an organized packing list, but I love an organized itinerary just as much. And Tripet is a great way to keep you organized and have a visual of everything you're going to be doing while you're on the go. This app is going to allow you to put everything in from your actual flights and the times and the confirmation numbers to hotels. And if you're taking day trips, it allows you to put in all of that information as well. So you can kind of take a look at your day and say, have I overscheduled my day too much? Or is it something where I can move things to different days and allow me to reschedule my day as I'm going through my trip? One of my favorite features about it is you can access it offline. So if you're not near a hotel where you have Wi-Fi or something, or you don't want to get on public Wi-Fi, you can access your trip right from your phone and not have to worry about being on Wi-Fi, and having a nice secure way to look at your itinerary and see what's going on. Also, it will sync with your calendar so that you can also share it with other people that's in your travel party or people back home, so they have a good, clear visual of your flights, your hotels, where you're going to be, and can also keep track of your travel adventure. If you're not using WhatsApp while you're traveling, well, you could be missing out. This is one of the things I use on the daily, even here in the United States, to communicate with family and friends over Wi-Fi. That way, if you are going to be going and using data without using Airalo or something, then you want to be able to conserve your data, and WhatsApp's going to be able to help you do that. It's free, it's encrypted, and it's going to allow you to internationally communicate with everyone over Wi-Fi. So that is a really safe and secure way to be able to communicate as well. And another great thing is you can drop your location to family and friends. So they know exactly where you are. And it's a great way to stay in touch and have everything encrypted. All right, before we get to that last app, do me a favor and let's hit the thumbs up button. Give me a thumbs up for this video. And if you like this video, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. It'll let you know when I'm putting out another travel video, because I put a video out just about every week. For those of you who don't have global entry, you do have a way, and it's free, to help you get through U.S. Customs and Border Patrol once you get back to the United States, and that's using Mobile Passport. It is an app that's put out by the U.S. Border and Security Control, and it's so easy to use. You download the app, you upload a photo, and you scan your passport, and you're ready to go. Once you get into the United States, you're going to go ahead and open up your app, and there's a special lane just for Mobile Passport users to go through and breeze through easily. This is available at 30 U.S. airports, and again, it's totally free. There's no interview, there's no waiting list or anything like that. It's something that you can use right now. You can go ahead and download the app and do all of this, and in about 2 minutes have it ready to use on your phone. For me, it's usually saved me about 35 to 40 minutes of waiting through customs lines and things like that coming back into the United States. So even if you have global entry, go ahead and get that Mobile Passport, because sometimes that line is shorter. If there are other apps that you use for your international travel adventures, can you let us know in the comments? Because I'd like to know, and I think everyone in this community would like to know. And remember, guys, travel adventure favors the prepared. Happy travels.